What's up, guys? It's Akrameth Gaming here. I know this setup is a bit different. I'm in the game room, but it's not like the official. That's better. It's not like the official game room. Sorry, just had to readjust the space. How are you guys? It's like a few days. Well, tomorrow is New Year's Day, and I'll have another video up, probably before this one. But for now, I want to talk about the games that got me through COVID. COVID 2023. That was a hard time for everyone. Anyone watching this, if you're from the UK, predominantly, or if you've had a phase where you had to stay in, you know how that time was. You couldn't link up with your friends. You had to get trims in secret, like the barbers were opening up their shutters like, God, come in, let's get this trim. Any way to make money. It was a long time before we were free. But there are a few games which a lot of us, including myself, was playing to get us through that time. So the first game I want to talk about, do you call this? Yeah, it's a game. Among Us. Now I know, I never in a lifetime thought I'd be playing something that's so... Don't get me wrong, I play games that are very simple. If you've heard of it, I played a game called Journey, or games where it's just like visual storytelling and stuff like that. But Among Us, setting up the Discord for like 8 people, a few friends, and then getting people to turn off their microphones when they die, and having like those group meetings at late night, 9 p.m. or something like that. It was a time. Such a simple game, but I think they thrived. When they first released the game, they thrived because everyone was inside. No one had anything to do pretty much, but it was a good kind of mystery, kind of team-based game. And then if you're the imposter, or if there's 2 imposters, the way you could, it had people lying through their teeth. I've never lied so much in my life. Damn. But no, in all seriousness, Among Us was a good time. I think they're still going. They have like DLC and skins on other games, but if you were there, it was a good time. Among Us, I don't play it anymore as much. I don't play it, period. The next game I want to talk about is Fall Guys. I think it released around the same time as Among Us, but Fall Guys, oh my days, if you're a fan of Mario, Crash Bandicoot, or just platformers in general, it was just a silly platformer. You can only jump, dive, and grab. You can hold on to people, do stuff. They're still doing pretty well with like their level design and stuff like that, but it just kept on getting better. But I think they thrived around the time when COVID hit properly. You could team up with 2, you could do duos, you could team up with like 4 people. I think they have other games. Obviously you can do solo. It's basically total Wipeout mixed with just a full-on, it's meant to be a game show anyways. So it's basically Total Wipeout. If you know, I used to watch so much of Total Wipeout USA. Who knows about Takeshi's Castle?
Hello and welcome. This is Takeshi's Castle, a catalogue of ways to make a person feel pain and give us all a laugh.
If you know about Takeshi's Castle, you're my guy. You're my friend now. Everyone's my friend, but you're closer than everyone, because Takeshi's Castle, the honeycomb maze, and when you had to run over the stepping stones, oh, what a time. But Fall Guys had a lot of people through COVID as well, including myself. The next game I want to talk about is Hollow Knight. Now, I've never played a Souls type game. It's basically like a 2D Metroidvania type game where you keep going lower into the depths, but the music, I have a game ambience playlist, and a lot of their songs are in the game ambience playlist. There's one called, I think my favorite one is Green Path. It's one of the first lower levels you start. I'll play a clip of it. But yeah, it doesn't tell you much, and I like stories like that, similar to like Dark Souls or Bloodborne. They don't tell you too much other than if you go out of your way or you talk to NPCs. it just had good gameplay, and each time you leveled up, you got like a double jump or a dash or this, that. But the game was very unforgiving, not as hard as Dark Souls or Elden Ring or, you know, those kind of games, but it was still, it's meant to be a Souls-esque game mixed with like Metroid or Metroidvania type gameplay. But that game had me on the ropes for a while. The next game I want to talk about is Animal Crossing. I'd never played an Animal Crossing game. I'm a Nintendo fan at heart, and my favorite game series is Zelda. But I think over that period, something just made me pick up Animal Crossing. And during COVID, you couldn't go out, but it's basically like a softcore version of teaching people how life is going to work out. Obviously, you have Tom Nook, you owe him money, but he gives you a loan to get a house, and then you can go out, you can farm, you can fish, you can fly over to a different place to get like new items, new cherries, new apples, and sell them. You can help build up different things like museums, you know, build up fences. You have new neighbors that will come through. It's overall just like, you know, a peaceful, I call it a cozy game, if not a cozy game. Yeah, that's the best way to call it. It's just a good time, and you don't really have to worry about much. Time passes by, so you can set yourself, if you're in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere, you can set that so it matches up. So if it's 12 o'clock, it's going to be daytime, and it tries to match up the time frame. So if you jump on at 5 o'clock, it's going to be like the sun's coming to come down, and if you jump on at 9, then it's going to be dark. I like that because it feels like time is passing the way it's meant to, and you know, you feel like, you know what, I'm going to set myself tasks for each day. So Animal Crossing, it opened up a whole new set of gameplay. I hadn't really played a comfy game or a cozy game, if you call it that, until Animal Crossing. But still to this day, if they released another one, I definitely end up getting it. And the last game I want to talk about, and it's no surprise if my boys or anyone knows me, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Happy feet, wombo combo. That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco. Oh, oh,
Super Smash Bros. As a whole, I don't really need to talk about it too much. My first experience was Super Smash Bros. Melee, you know, Big Blue, you know, who did I used to main? I think I used to main Mario and just hit people down with the spike. Anyone that has a spike, whether that was Ganon, Falcon, Mario, anyone that can send people down off stage when they're trying to recover. And then me and my boys have been playing Smash Bros for a long time, so whenever we do like we used to do teams, and we used to put like friendly fire on, so it just makes it all the more intense. If you make a mistake, then you're gonna hit your boy. The way we used to hit combos, this is not just a game to us, but Super Smash Bros. Has had me for a long time. I didn't play the 64 one. I started off from Melee, and then Brawl, and then Wii U, and then all the way up until Ultimate, and all those announcements trailers. If you were there, RIP my guy Etika. That's where I first started getting into the full Smash Bros scene. But if you haven't played it, easy to learn, hard to master. I main Donkey Kong, that's my guy, that's who I am. I always main like the bigger dudes in games, but Super Smash Bros. Ultimate had me in a chokehold during that time. But those are my list of games that games that got me through COVID. What was you playing during COVID? You know, I'm actually intrigued. So drop a comment below on what you was playing during that time. And yeah, I hope everything's good for you now that the dust is cleared and COVID's done. But I digress. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Share with your friends. If you have too. I can't wait to show you guys this full game room when it's done. But thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch. It's been Akram. Please, man.